Baki strives to defeat his father Yujiro Hanma, who is indisputably considered the strongest man alive. However, Baki's dream is not to replace Yujiro as the strongest man alive, but only to become strong enough to defeat him. And the way he did his training is pretty interesting and unique. Baki trains on a near constant basis day and night, attempting to hone his skills as quickly as possible. He realized that the fastest and only way for him to get stronger is to battle other people stronger than himself, so his body will get stronger and learn from the experience because it is an aspect of the Hanma bloodline. However, at one point Baki learned that his way of fighting is very different from that of Yujiro. He said that building relationships with strong opponents gives him great strength, while his father believed that everyone should be brutally crushed to gain real power. Baki is also often too merciful to his opponents, which always makes Yujiro angry. But his training routine is not only to fight with others. Baki's mother, Emi Akazawa, made sure that he had the most advanced training equipment around. She has provided him throughout his life with the best martial arts teachers, personal gym trainers and sports equipment that money can buy. Also, his mother's employee, Hitoshi Kirugawa, is responsible for organizing the new duels for Baki. Baki eventually became famous in his hometown as the most feared punk around, as he beat up all the thugs he could find. But one day Baki decided that this training is not enough, so he decided to go to the mountain where he used to train with his father. He then travels to the mountains where he meets an old friend of his and his father's named Reichi Ando. He eats as much as he can, like Ando says, so he can burn it into muscle. He then trains day and night for the near-death focus, which is increased when he jumps off a cliff and dodges all the obstacles.
やっちゃったよ。あ俺バカじゃねえの。これじゃ本当に死んじまう。
He also discovers how useful endorphins can be in his body.
これそうだ、それがエンドルフィン。一流と言われる修行僧、彼らのほとんどはこの体験をしてるのよ。すごいすごい、これ半端じゃないぜ。これさえあれば俺は
And at the end of these crazy training sessions, he decided to fight a giant monster monkey called Yasha Ape. Baki wins with a lot of damage taken and gets stronger in the process. Also, one of Baki's crazy ideas to improve his strength is to go to Hokkaido, where some powerful 5 soldiers are located, to experience the battlefield just like Yujiro. Baki defeats all of them, almost dying in a process, but he gets what he wanted and becomes much stronger.
負けちまったか。作戦終了。我々は敗北した。飯食ってくかい坊や。
俺一生忘れません。
After losing to his father, Baki decides to go on a long journey to meet powerful opponents to fight. That's when he swears to himself seriously that someday he will defeat his father. Baki travels around the world for 2 years and defeats various martial artists.
フリーファイトがいいのかい。フリーファイトならブラジルだな。
だったらブラジルへ行くといい。
そこには最強の男たちが集まるんですね。だったらあいつもハンマ裕次郎もきっといつか現れる。
Also, Bucky trains by imagining the fight against his opponent and learning his movement from constant mock fight in his head. Based on what has already seen, he also even takes damage from his imaginary opponent in a process. This skill turns out the most useful for him.
Appeared right in front of him.
With all this training, Bucky turned into a machine, being able to do 10 pull-ups in 2 seconds, breaking the pull-up bar in the process, jump 20 feet in the air over a 20 feet gap from a standing position, and broke his arm cast into pieces by simply flexing his arm. When he was 13 years old, Bucky had enough stamina to fight for 12 hours straight with Hanayama and Yuri without stopping, all while wearing 45 pounds training belt, proclaiming the 12-hour session as a warm-up.
きっちり12時間本当にウォームアップしやがった。あれは潜水用のウェイトだ。20キロは。
Before Bucky's ultimate fight with his father, Bucky is shown to be so strong that he can completely vaporize the punching machine pad with a casual punch. At this point, it can be safely assumed that Bucky is possibly the second strongest character of the series, being equal to or greater than Kakukayo. Despite not being able to master any style of combat instantly like his father, Bucky is able to learn them much faster than others, and coupled with his imagining, make him near equal to Yujiro. So as you can see, you can become stronger by eating a lot, by fighting everyone around you, or by jumping off a cliff, or just imagining that you're becoming stronger also makes you stronger. So let's imagine all together that the new season of Bucky anime comes out, maybe it work.
Them man travel on any trip. In the seat of corruption, me say mini sit. Look like from corruption, them a benefit.